But so far, it looks like Hillary is on the lead. But also, just to maybe hear what your take is in regards to the presidency after Obama. Obama is very charismatic. He's an orator. Basically, every time he stands up to speak, you sit at the edge of your seat and listen to whatever he's saying, whether you believe it or not. But looking at Clinton and Trump, I'm not quite sure how the speech is going to be.
It will be an anticlimax, you know, coming from a Democrat like Hillary Clinton. But I think, you know, coming after Obama, I think she's got a lot to do because I don't think she's such an orator as we all know. But Obama, we all know, is up there. But of course, she represents the status quo. And remember, she was at the center of what happened in Libya. Right. All the intelligence and discussions to bomb Libya, she was part of it. But then Trump is coming here and saying, look, we could have done better. We could have not, let Iraq go the way it went, even Syria as we see it today. So I think he's trying to appeal to those Americans saying that, oh, look, we need to make this country great again, where the world listens to us. As it is now, nobody listens to the U.S. We've seen what is happening in Syria. Russia just going in there, working with al-Assad to bomb Aleppo like we've seen in the past few weeks. Right. It's really not good for Americans.
Absolutely. Well, that's politics and the world over. But now let's come back to sports. And what do you have in store for us today?
In store, I think we are going to talk about boxing. Kenyans know that Kenyans love sport. Kenyans love boxing. 1988, you remember Robert Wangila Napunyi winning gold medal at the Seoul Olympics. But then, since he died in 1994, we really don't have much to write home about when we talk about boxing. But today, we've brought the chairman of the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, that is Hillary Alila, to talk to us, to tell us what are the challenges and what is the way forward. Is it working?
And hopefully you'll also tackle the welfare of boxers. Remember,
of course,
I forget her name now.
Conjestina Acheng.
Yeah,
she's not doing well.
Some challenges, despite the fact that, you know, she was representing Kenya. But sad to see and sad to say that sometimes when they have challenges, especially financially speaking, they're out in the cold. Yeah,
and that's why we have Alila here today to talk to us about that. Hopefully he'll have to mention Conjestina Acheng and what else are they doing in terms of medical welfare of the boxers, the payments and all that, and just the professional structures to see if Kenyans can again start, you know, taking pride in the Kenya hit squad, as it were.
Absolutely. Well, that's Sports Chat coming up, and Robin Toskin, take it away.
Thank you very much. We start first of all with the news stories, where in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton. To tennis now, Andy Murray moved one step closer to becoming world #1 by beating Joe Wilfred Tsonga 6-3, 7-6, 8-6 in the East Bank Open in Vienna. The Scot, 29, asserted his dominance the first set against Frenchman Tsonga in his 70th singles match of the year. But he faced a revived Tsonga in the second, needing a tiebreak to win it. 3 times Grand Slam winner and twice Olympic champion, Murray has never been top of the world rankings. He will replace Novak Djokovic as world #1 by winning next week's Paris Masters, provided Djokovic does not reach the final. Murray will also take top spot if he reaches the Paris final and Djokovic falls before the semi-finals. We are taking a short break, and our subsequent bulletins will ensure that you have those tennis pictures. But when we come back from the break, we'll talk about boxing. We've brought to you 2 great gentlemen of the sport. That is the chairman of the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, Hillary Alila, and also the CEO of TKO Gym, that is Jamal Ali, to take us through the sports. Don't go away as we wait to discuss about sports boxing. Welcome back. This is your favorite morning show, the Sports Chat in Morning Express here on KTN, where we talk about sporting issues, the solutions, the challenges, and how best we as Kenyans can solve our own problems. And in the studio, I've brought to you Hillary Alila, who is going to talk to us about KBBC. But first of all, let's listen to this, where Kenyans, we all know, love boxing, and in years gone by, Boxers such as Robert Wangila Napunyi, Patrick Montwaweru, Ibrahim Bilali, and many others made Kenyans proud by winning various medals on the global stage. Robert Wangila Napunyi put Kenya on the world map by winning the welterweight gold medal at the 1988 Seoul Olympics, when Team Kenya boxers, popularly known as the Hit Squad, used to rain terror on opponents. Kenyans had hoped Wangila's victory over Frenchman Laurent Baudouin would spark a renaissance of sorts. But since his demise in 1994, boxing in Kenya has lost its luster. To talk to us on what challenges boxing fraternity in Kenya is facing, we have Hilary Alila, chairman of the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, and the CEO of TKO Gym here in Nairobi, Jamal Ali, who should be joining us shortly. Hilary, karibu sana to our studio.
Thank you very much, Toskin, and thank you to KTN and Morning Express for hosting us in the studio.
Yeah, we pride ourselves in being the home of champions, and we always take pride in hosting all people involved in sporting issues. And today, we reserve this day particularly for you people in boxing. You are the chairman of Kenya Professional Boxing Commission. Would you tell us, just in a nutshell, what is KPBC all about?
Kenya Professional Boxing Commission was founded in 1983. It is affiliated to National Sports Council under Ministry of Sport, with the sole mandate of managing and professional boxing, managing and regulating professional boxing in the country.
Exactly.
It is also affiliated to international boxing bodies like World Boxing Association, World Boxing Council, World Boxing Organization, Commonwealth Professional Boxing Commission, Africa Boxing Union, and many other international organizations.
You take care of professional boxers or even amateur?
No. Our mandate is solely to regulate and manage professional boxing in the country. Yeah, we also have now the amateur division of boxing that is led by the chairman, Kameta, that run the affairs of amateur boxing. Our mandate is solely professional boxing.
Thank you very much. Because we have the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, as well as the Boxing Association of Kenya, which he says the chairman is Kameta. And we'll set also another day for Kameta, to come in and tell us about the challenges of amateur boxing. Because I understand all those amateur boxers would eventually graduate to become professional boxers. So you must have a linkage with them.
Yes, surely. You first have to be an amateur before turning professional. So the amateur side of boxing plays a very, very important role in managing and bringing up the boxers so they can turn professional. When they turn professional, then they're now under our mandate. Because we license them, we do the regulation, and also license promoters and regulate professional boxing, even sanctioning fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way you people work together to ensure that there's maybe a smooth transition?
Yes, we work together. Even just last month, we are in negotiations with them to do some bouts jointly. So we work together. Yeah, we have a good working relationship with them. Yes.
Since you became the chairman of the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, tell us what was the state of boxing, and so far, what do you think of boxing?
Yeah, we've also faced serious challenges. When we were elected into office, the previous office bearers, some of them left the country. The office was not functioning. So we found like a body or an organization that was inactive, that had many challenges. But from the time we took over office, we've streamlined the operations. We came up with a charter and a strategic plan, which we are following to bring a professional boxing back into limelight.
Sure.
And I'm very proud to say that we are doing well. Last year we had over 10 events.
Yes.
We had a promoter who arranged for a Commonwealth title at Nyayo Stadium. We've also had support from members of parliament from Nairobi, like Honorable Teuri, Honorable Omondi, because you see boxing is mostly in Nairobi, and
in Nairobi,
in those constituencies.
Yes.
So we've also had very successful events in the past, last year.
I remember when you were elected, you talked about, you were quoted as saying that you are working on a comprehensive strategic plan, which you've mentioned here. And
Yes.
you are talking about the immediate, short-term and the future the plans for boxing. Since you joined, you've just mentioned about those fights. Is it just about organizing those fights? Or what does this plan entail? Really?
No, it's not only about the fight. Actually, the most important function or our core priority was to reorganize the whole organization.
Yes.
Whereby we ratified our constitution. Because as you are aware, in the past, we've had serious problems with the rogue promoters.
Sure.
Who arrange bouts, and the boxers don't get the pass money after the bouts. So our first and most important priority was to restructure the organization, whereby we have now in our secretariat different divisions that manage, number one, welfare of the boxers,
Sure.
health, insurance, statutory regulations.
Exactly.
And yeah, also we have different departments that are now working.
But one of the biggest criticism of KBBC, Professional Boxing Commission, has been that you arrange very few fights, and they are, far between each other, to the extent that nobody even now understands there's professional boxing in Kenya.
No, you see, Toskin, you have to understand our mandate.
Yes.
As a commission, our key role is to regulate and manage
Yes.
professional boxing. We are not allowed to, that's the work of promoters.
Yes.
Once we license promoters, then it's the promoters who have that role of preparing the fights, arranging the bouts. That is not our role.
Sure. That's fair,
and of
fair
course,
enough,
even the promoters have faced challenges, because we have now a total of 15 licensed promoters.
Yes.
Because we struck off most of them because of the problems that we had in the past.
Yes.
So even these promoters are having a challenge in terms of getting finance and sponsorship to arrange for these bouts.
Yes.
But 3 or 4 of them are very active. And we are not doing badly, per se.
We are now joined by the CEO of TKO Gym here in Nairobi. That is Jamal Ali. Jamal, karibu sana. I'm told you lost your way coming to KTN.
Yeah.
Hii Nairobi ni kubwa sana. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, feel at home.
Yeah.
We are talking about boxing.
Yep.
And I understand you are the CEO of TKO Gym.
TKO Gym at
Yes.
Stadium. Yes.
What is this gym all about?
This gym is about health and fitness, and specializing in bodybuilding, keeping fit, and also boxing. Yeah.
You allowing people who just want to keep fit, not just boxers, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, everybody, not only boxers. Yeah.
What is it all about? Is it kind of just aerobics, or you
No, we have aerobics. We have a normal gym, like gym workout. We have cardio machines. And on top of that, we have boxing and kickboxing also.
But you combine that with some other things. I'm told you are a co-promoter of Bigger Than Life Entertainment?
Yeah, I'm a co-partner, not a co-promoter. Yeah, co-partner. The Bigger Than Life Entertainment are the promoters. Bigger Than Life and More Promotions.
Where are they based?
They're based in the US. Yeah.
Yeah, and currently, what is it you are organizing?
We're organizing a big fight, Series 5 of MSC, which is going to be held at Kasarani Gymnasium.
When is that?
On the 5th of November.
That is so near, yet we don't know anything of the kind is happening.
No, it's been on radio. It's been on radio.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's been on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Capital FM and Homeboys Radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've sanctioned that fight?
Yes, we've sanctioned the fight. And Toskin, you can see the promoters are really trying to bring back boxing into the limelight. And this event that Jamal and his partners arranged is going to be a very big event, because we have Michael Moore, the former world heavyweight champion in the World Boxing Organization.
Yes.
He was also, again, he held the featherweight.
He was, Michael Moore was three times, undisputed 3 times heavyweight champion of the world. He'll also be here. He'll be our guest here.
That's a big name. He's coming here.
Yes.
When is he coming to Kenya?
He's coming on fast. Yeah, we also have Hashim Rahman.
But he's retired. What
Yes,
is
he's
he
retired.
coming to do?
He's just coming to promote boxing, to talk to the boxers, to have a press conference with everybody, and also to talk to the promoters and show them the way how boxing is being promoted in the world. We are also going to have Hashim Rahman.
Yes.
Who is also
Hashim Rahman is a big name too.
He's also a 2 times world heavyweight champion, because the promoters who are coming here and who wants to promote boxing in Kenya are well-known names in the US. Yeah, they promoted big fights in the US. And we'll also have a chance to see the WBU champion, Marcellus Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll also be having a 12th-round fight with our own Kenyan, Bernard Adie.
Yes.
Yes.
Boxing is a big money, sport. We've seen the kind of money people win when they sign up for these fights. But then KPBC, you seem to be struggling financially. You don't get this money from the promoters.
Not really per se, but if you look at sports in the whole country, not only boxing, even if you look at other sports like hockey, swimming, tennis, basketball, I mean, the whole sports fraternity is struggling.
Why?
Because of, number one, lack of funding and support.
Yes.
So when there is no proper structures from the grassroots to promote sports, to nurture talent, then you find that it grows.
But then someone will say that is your work now as KPBC, that you have to put in place all the structures so that it helps the promoters, it helps the boxers, come through. Are you doing that?
Yeah, as a Kenya Professional Boxing Commission, I'm proud to say we are moving on the right track. As you can see, we even have events that are coming up.
Yes.
And last year, even just yesterday, there was a bout.
There was a bout
in Eastlands where there was a fighter from Zambia fought with
But it tells us a lot even about the KPBC and also the promoters if the Kenyan media doesn't get to know some of these things going on. Is it that your strategic plan on marketing and even media and communication is not working?
No, I think the problem is that our sports went down the drain. So this is the time people are trying to revive. Like we are trying to revive boxing now. And I think other sports organizations should also look at what we're trying to do. And then I think things will be back on the track.
And that's why I don't envy your work, therefore, that you've got to roll up your sleeves and make sure that you return these games.
But there's one important point you raised about actually awareness. You see, the media is a strategic partner in sports, in the sports world, not only in boxing.
Yeah.
And we've been getting support from the media. Like the radio stations have been highlighting our events. Even we've been getting the support.
Sure.
It's just that we also need more support from the media in terms of promoting and highlighting our events. Because we always invite them, and sometimes some of them don't come. The stories don't come out. So I would also challenge the media to also come out and strongly support boxing and other sports.
Yeah, because one of the challenges the sport has faced is the question of dishonest promoters. The good thing is that we have Jamal Ali here, who is a promoter. You have a very good gym. Where is it based? Nyaya Stadium.
Yes.
But then there has been this issue of dishonest promoters. You organize fights, but then the boxers, at the end of the day, don't get their pass.
I'm a witness to that because I've been following boxing. I used to be a boxer in the 80s. And then I've been following boxing, all the boxing matches. I've been going to watch them. I see how the fights go on, and then the boxers complaining about their pay and what. And to me, that is what we want to change. And as a TKO gym, like now we are hosting almost 7 professionals who are training there on a daily basis. We don't charge them. Yeah, we support them. We're also promoting amateur boxing also under the coach of Omar Kasongo, the legend. I think you know about him. Yes, yeah, we have OXA, Omar Kasongo Boxing Club, that is also partnering with TKO Gym. They just joined the league the last season.
Sure.
And they became number 4. And all those boxers train at TKO Gym. We're also trying to create employment for the boxers. Like now, 2 of the amateur boxers, they're working at the gym as instructors. And even Omar Kasongo works as the head coach of boxing.
Wow, that's great.
So we are trying to promote them. At least they have a living. So that when they have a living, they can also concentrate on their boxing.
Yes,
But also Toskin, as a commission, I want to clarify that since we took over office, there's not been one case where the boxers have not been paid.
You've made sure the promoters...
Yes. We've set up very strict rules on the promoters that before any bout, the boxer's pass or their money has to be put down.
Yes.
So, and any promoter who goes against the set laws, his license is struck off.
I remember Osaga Promotions had a long-standing battle with KPBC. You sorted out that?
Yeah, we sorted out that. We are very strict on that. That's something of the past, and it's not happening anymore. Before any bout, we make sure that the boxer's pass is there, and the boxers get their money.
As promoters, Jamal, do you also talk with your competing promoters to ensure that there's a level of honesty to ensure that the money comes into the sport in Kenya?
Yeah, that is what we're trying, and that is why we've attracted people from the US. And we've given them confidence that if they help us, boxing can get back to where it used to be, because they have a lot of confidence with Kenya. Out of the whole Africa, these are big promoters. They chose Kenya.
Yes.
And you know, there's South Africa, there's Egypt, they're big names. There's West Africa, but they decided to come to Kenya
because boxing is strong in Uganda, Zambia, even Tanzania.
Yes.
But
they chose Kenya because they know Kenya has a good history in boxing. And I sat down with them and I talked to them and I told them the problems we are facing here. And they said they're willing to come and help us so that we can get back on our feet. Yeah.
The other day, Zarika, that's Fatma Zarika, won a bout against an American.
A Jamaican.
A Jamaican,
yes.
They fought in the US.
Yes, she brought the first WBC title to Kenya.
That's great.
And and Zarika used to train at TKO Gym. Yeah, also she worked
she's a good ambassador of Kenyan sport boxing.
She used to train at the TKO Gym and also worked there as an assistant to Omar Kasongo in boxing. Yes.
So far, if I may just ask, what would you value, or how would you value Kenyan boxing? How much is it worth?
I think Kenyan boxing is an asset. We are just sitting on. We are not realizing what is there in boxing, because if we give it the promotion that is needed and we push it to the standard that is supposed to be, I think Kenyan boxing, we can make billions out of it. Yes.
The other day, the Olympics in Rio, I think for the first time it incorporated professional boxers. What will be your contribution maybe to the Kenyan team going forward, especially 2020 Olympics in Tokyo?
That more, I can say, we need support from the government. And if we go by our mandate, it's solely on professional boxing.
Yes.
But the government also needs to come out and support boxing. Because the funding that the boxing bodies get it's just basically not there almost.
But someone will say maybe for Boxing Association of Kenya because they deal with the amateurs, but you people are in professional boxing. Would you really need government to come in?
We are not doing so badly because since this this sporting betting companies came in like Sports Pesa, they've been supporting the amateur body very well. And I would also appeal to many of these companies to come out and support boxing
in general,
and other sports, not only boxing per se.
I think sports in general, like boxing, had gone down the drain. So the sponsors don't have the confidence of coming in. But we are requesting to them not to panic and come in, since people from US are coming here and they have confidence in bringing back boxing. And Michael Moore is coming, Ashim Rahman is coming, Marcellus Brown is coming, and the promoters, like his name is EJ Matthew of Bigger Than Life Entertainment. His co-partner is the great basketballer Magic Johnson. Yeah, and
are we too small a nation boxing-wise so that we cannot bring in Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson was on agenda of coming here, but since now he's running a TV show there, he could not make it. But the promoter EJ Matthew is planning another series of the same event on January 19th, and we expect Tyson to be here, and then. He also wants to bring a world title fight here.
That will be
great.
That
is you've heard of Zab Judah. Yes. So they're really trying to bring things up. So we are requesting to the sponsors to come in and have confidence. So because we have a problem in getting sponsors.
And Anila, as the regulatory body, promoters will organize the fights. They will bring all those people here. But then the lingering question is about the health of the boxers. Are you keen to ensure that these promoters also take care of the health of these boxers?
As I said earlier on, in our new structure, we have a department that solely deals with the health and welfare of the boxers. They also, and you know, this is very serious because before any title bouts or before any fights, they go for checkup.
They go for checkup, medical.
Yes, they go for full medical checkup. Yeah, we have a checklist and we also have, there's also privacy in terms of the boxers' health status. So we check them, and that is sorted. Can say sorted.
Do you, in a way, maybe have the promoters work with some referral hospitals to ensure that...
yes, you see, as a commission, we have referral hospitals and doctors who, before any bout, the promoter will bring us the details of the boxers that are going to fight. Then we send them to the doctor or this hospital for checkup. Once the certification is done, that's when we authorize.
Just bring the country up to speed with maybe Conjestina Acheng's condition. How is she, and what is going on in her life? Is there a lot more that the promoters could have done to ensure that Conjestina is okay?
You see, when we talk of Conjestina, we should look at the plight of all sportsmen and heroes in this country. There are many sportsmen and heroes who have brought glory to this country. And when they retire, they are completely forgotten and abandoned. So one very important point I would also want to raise, you see, when a sportsman or an athlete is at his peak, they earn money. It's not like they don't get anything.
They earn money.
Yeah, they earn money, and what probably lacks is that guidance or investment advisory on how they can spend that money, save. So when you retire, you have, you know, some sustainable means of income.
But generally, Conjestina Cheng is the face of women boxing in Kenya, and her plight is really dire now. Is KPBC, helping out?
Conjestina has been getting support from many Kenyans, not only KPBC. We've also been supporting her. In many occasions, we've supported her. But you see, we can't sustain that. And even everyone else who is supporting her cannot sustain it throughout. So I think we just need to find, as a country, a way of helping out these heroes who have brought glory to the country.
Okay.
What I think the Ministry of Sports should set aside a kitty for these legends. These are people who brought glory to this country.
Sure.
So why should they be forgotten like that? At least some retirement benefits,
Retirement benefits.
Yes, retirement benefits.
Yeah, which I think, like he talked about, he'll be forcing or putting pressure on promoters to ensure that there's medical cover, there is insurance for these boxers.
So what we're also doing now, we are in talks with other stakeholders.
Sure.
To come up with a kind of memorandum or a proposal that we can present to the government, where we can look at welfare jointly for this, like where they can even have a pension kitty, as Jamala said, because they earn money. Yeah.
I'm told that we don't have much time, but then if we can use 1 minute to talk about the upcoming event where Michael Moore is coming.
I think my request is to all Kenyans to come out in large numbers and come and watch this fight live at Kasarani. And we'll be having also a live interview on 3rd of November.
Yes.
That is Michael Moore and Hashim Rahman at Dusit D2. And then on 4th, we will have the meet and greet of Michael Moore and Hashim Rahman. So
any charges?
For that, no, there are no charges.
For the event itself?
For the event, there are charges. We have 2,000 for the general, 6,000 for the premium, 12,000 for the ringside, and 17,000 for the VIP. Yeah.
In one sentence, do you think we are headed in the right direction? Can I ask KPBC?
Yeah, I can confidently say we are headed in the right direction, and I'm appealing to Kenyans and the corporate world to also come out and support boxing. As you can see, international promoters are coming in. So let the local companies and the corporate world also come in and help us support, bring boxing back to the limelight and bring back the glory.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That has been Hilary Alila, the chairman of the Kenya Professional Boxing Commission. We've also been talking to Jamal Ali, the CEO of TKO Gym, and they are telling us there'll be a big fight coming this weekend. At Kasarani. They've brought in Michael Moore, former world heavyweight champion, as well as Hashim Rahman is also coming to Kenya just to talk up and boost the Kenyan boxing market. Big boys in boxing in Kenya.
And I had a question for him, and I was just wondering, for you to be chair of the Kenya Boxing Union, do you have to be a boxer yourself? Do you have to be a fighter yourself?
No.
And my chair goes down now.
You don't have to be a fighter per se, but I was a boxer. I love boxing, but in sports management, anyone with that passion can do the job.
Can do the job.
Yeah.
Okay, certainly. Well, wishing you all the best, and thank you very much, Robin Toskin, for hosting us right here on Sports Chat. And this is where we're going to wind up and call it a wrap. Thank you so very much for staying with us right here on Morning Express. And from the technical crew, the director, the producer, and all involved in Morning Express, we say a big thank you and wish you a fantastic and a wonderful day. Do stay with us right here. Coming up next is Worldview.